Good morning. Good morning. Welcome everyone to our fabulous IPA call. As we get started today, I'm Katy Holt-Larsen, Chief Impact Officer at PartnerCo, and I was invited to join the call today. We would love to show a quick video, and guess what? We're going to highlight all of you. We have this amazing Epic Club going on at PartnerCo. So many of you are stepping forward, sharing, inviting your friends, your family, your people you don't know to join us in our PartnerCo family, and we want to celebrate you. So let's get started with some recognition and celebration. It's going to take just a minute, I think. Congratulations. Congratulations to everyone. We are so proud of you. We'll be talking about, I think, talking just a little bit about Epic Club later, but I wanted to start out with that because that's a major movement we're right in the middle of here in North America, leading us all the way to PXP. And what's fabulous about it is that this is a time at PartnerCo where We are creating our next wave, our next chapter, and being able to go out and share the story with our fabulous recognition and congratulations and awards that we're giving you for being a part of this Epic Club. And we're going to be able to celebrate all of you at PXP. So I know you've had training on this. I know you're out marching and you're sharing the story of Epic Club. So I'm not going to spend more time on that right now. Just know that it is a massive part of what we have going on in North America, leading us all the way to PXP. We need every one of you at the Epic Diamond level because this is where you come, you get to be part of our gala reception, you get all the rewards, all the kudos, all the recognition, and we get to love on you and celebrate you. So, guys, put that on your vision board. You've got the summer to do it, and I know you can do it. So, get after it. Get after it now. I believe we just had our first double diamond. We don't even have that title, by the way. Our first double diamond epic, Christy and John Oakey over in Switzerland. He's climbing the mountains. She's working the business. We might have another double diamond epic. We gotta see what we got going on already. But we gotta have more. Do you think we should have more rewards? If you do, put a 10 over here in the chat box because sometimes we have titles and recognition, and then we're like, holy Shazam, we are blowing past what we thought was amazing. And we got to find ways to celebrate all of you. So Shazam is right. So we're going to work on that. So don't be stopped by the diamond, by the way. Just know that like that's the beginning. That's the gateway. So we need all of you at diamond and then let's go beyond that. Okay, guys, I was invited on today. I want to be respectful of my time. Um, I am here today to talk about what is right around the corner, and that's our Nashville event. Before I show a few slides, I just have to start by expressing gratitude for this fabulous community. I woke up early this morning and I woke up to like this is personally what I love because our community there's nothing like our Partner Co community around the world. And some of you have businesses. In fact, if you have a business in more than one state, let's have a one in the text box. I want to know if your businesses have spread beyond your own state. Look at that. People start right where they're planted. And then what happens? Your business starts to grow. Okay, if you have a business in more than one country, let's see a two in the chat box. We're in 50 countries around the world. And by the way, you don't have to go anywhere because your people know people. It's exactly right. And they start sharing the message. So I woke up this morning to just communication from people all around the world, sharing testimonials, product testimonials, stories of inspiration, lives being changed. As I was doing my own morning meditation, it wasn't just me. I was being lifted up by our entire community, and I just had so much gratitude. Then I got on the call and like I think all of you know, there's a group of people committed every single day to kick off this call. And it's the most uplifting way to start my day is to be surrounded by like-minded people who want to change their own lives and are committed to changing lives of those around the world. That's who we are at Partner Co. We are on a mission to power health and prosperity. And we don't do it alone. We do it together. That's what's the best. Like it's amazing to like set a mission by yourself. There's nothing better than to grab a group of friends and do it together because some days you're down, some days you're up, and you need people to lift you up. Another message that was shared this morning is don't wait. Start now because we never know when the valley's coming and we need the community. We need the bank account. We need the benefits of being Epic Club Diamond for when that valley comes so that we can have people pouring in and our bank account there to support us through the ups and through the downs. And guess what? We also get to support others. When we're in Epic Club Diamond, we have the capacity to serve our community. We have extra in our gas tank to go and fill someone else's gas tank. So please remember, it's not just you and your family, but we have extra to share and to give and to bless people's lives. This is what we're doing at Partner Co. So I'm so full of love and gratitude. And you know what else happens when you feel this way? Man, you have energy to go change the world. You have energy to go light the world on fire. So we're going to transition and talk about Nashville because it's right around the corner. You have plenty of time to go out and to be able to create, I'm telling you, to get to Epic Club and Epic Club Diamond. I'm not even talking Epic Club Gold anymore. I'm going straight to Diamond because I need all of you there. You have time to make that happen between now and June 27th. So let's talk just a little bit about this event. I want to highlight some of what's going to happen in Nashville for you. So the product launch. We have the most amazing product launches at PartnerCo. Our products change people's lives. We just recently launched Core Cleanse, and the stories of people's health and their gut and their weight loss, their transformations through that products are phenomenal. And now we're ready to launch the next product. If you were on the beta tester group, you won't even believe the testimonials that are happening with people's lives. We had some this morning. Tara Stewart shared what's happening with her. And I'm not going to share it yet, by the way, because this is the beta group. So you're going to have to wait until we launch the product. But every day we're having people start to share their testimonials with this product. And it's amazing what we're seeing. We are committed at PartnerCo to real products, real results. And again, that's what we're seeing with this product. Of course, you have access to the product. You're going to be able to touch it, taste it, and of course, have product on site here in Nashville. First look with Mark Patterson, our Chief Marketing Officer, and Dr. Plant. He's been working with Moringa now for over 10 years. He loves this plant. His name is Plant, by the way. And this is the most nutritiously dense plant on the planet. So how can he not love this product and this plant that he's bringing to us at PartnerCo? Okay, the testimonials. You are going to be blown away. You're going to hear some of those right away. Of course, special offers and giveaways. We always bless people who take action. So that's going to happen that day. Recognition and celebration. We love to celebrate you. So, of course, our Epic Club will be front and center, and those of you who have already achieved Epic, Gold, and Diamond will be celebrating you, and again, others of you were celebrating as well. Then in the afternoon will be amazing because we're gonna roll up our sleeves, and the afternoon will be all about top leaders telling you how to get there, their secrets in how to get to Club Epic, Gold and Diamond, and how to make that happen this summer. And then, of course, also tips and tricks for the system of growth, how to use this product in your business, etc. So it's going to be a phenomenal day. This is our time in case you're not scheduled, or if you we'll send out this deck as well to all of you. But in case you're out there promoting this event, we want to close out, we want to lock out this event, sell out this event. So it is 9 to 5 on the 27th. We have a mix and mingle that night. It's either 6 or 6:30. We're still solidifying when the live band can be there. We have a boot camp event, and I know you've been talking about that, and I'll get into a few details there. It's at the Embassy Suites in Franklin, Cool Springs. We only have a few rooms left, by the way. The room block was sold out. Thank you, Dina. She worked on getting us a few more rooms. So grab that today because I know you're going to be sad. You won't be right there. So that will sell out. Okay, your body needs one formula, infinite benefits. It's coming soon. You will see it this day. The branding is off the charts. It is such a gorgeous product. The people who are on the beta test, this product dissolves amazingly well. It tastes good. You feel it in your body. Your body feels nourished and healthy when you take it. You start feeling those results. If you're excited, give us a 1 in the chat box because this is another fabulous product by PartnerCo and it's coming soon. Okay, so who's going to be there? Myself, Dan, Mark Patterson, Dr. Plant. And Dan, maybe we can just very quickly, Dan, how are you feeling about this event?
Oh, Katie, I mean, first of all, Nashville is one of the coolest places to go and travel to. It's an incredible city. Love going to Nashville. More importantly, the content that we're prepping and getting ready for y'all, and not only in the boot camps, but on Saturday is has got me super excited. You know what? I just had a phone call this morning with Karen Hill up in Canada, and just to kind of add fuel to that fire, she shared her testimonial with me this morning, and I'm just so freaking excited to get this product. I can't wait for Nashville. And honestly, I can't wait to get this new product so I can start seeing some of these results too. We've given away all of the samples to our beta test group, and Katie and I and Kevin, we're like, oh man, we're just like counting down the days to where we can get it ourselves. So super excited. There's gonna be fun and promotions and everything that's gonna be there. We'll have promotions for everybody back home if you're not able to make it to Nashville. But there will be just another next level of fun promotions, prizes, things that you can walk away from at that event. So I want to make sure that everybody makes the effort to come out to the Nashville event with us. It's going to be a great time.
Fabulous. And Dan, thank you so much, our Vice President of the US market. Kevin Cota, you're here as well, our Manager of Field Development. I know you're talking to our people, you're supporting our people every day, hitting Epic Club. Can you just share like what your thoughts are?
I mean, I'm just loving the excitement that the field is creating and all the momentum with this promotion. I mean, you just shared it. We have now two people who've doubled their Epic Club enrollments, and that's just amazing.
Kevin, who's our second?
So it's Srijana.
Thank you.
She is also in the United States, but she has
Fabulous.
now almost 20 people that she's brought in. So they're
Awesome.
now stopping with just doubling it. I'm pretty sure they're going to triple it, maybe even quadruple that number. So it's just awesome to see that, the excitement. We're starting to see some diamonds now in Canada as well. Hard Deep hit diamond as well there. So the excitement is amazing. So they were smart. They compounded that awesome effect with the summer Black Friday
Yeah.
promotions. And now, even with Nashville, right? You can create some more excitement there and get even more people involved. So it's exciting.
Fabulous. Fabulous. Thank you so much, Kevin. Okay, guys, you can see the schedule here. Again, it's a 9 to 5 event, basically. We're gonna get that band up and running. It takes a bit for them to get the live music. We wanted live music in Nashville. Thank you to Haley. She worked with us to find a local live band. So it's gonna be a fun way to end the evening. We'll have a few snacks there and just be able to relax, enjoy some music. So we'll get that going as soon as we can. We know some of you will drive home that night, so it'll be super fun. It'll be that evening. Here is our band. This is, hold on, I have my, maybe Kevin, can you read the name? Okay, there we go. Cody and the Chameleons. I had my my thing was on top of it. Cody, don't they look cool and hip? I'm sure their music is fabulous. And so that'll be fun. We'll have live music that night. So you will want to come and be a part of that. Your ticket includes our mix and mingle. So that's amazing. Now, I know you've heard about the boot camp. What I can tell you is, man, Destin was an amazing event, but the people who went to the boot camp the 2 days prior, they were off the chains, excited about the practical nuts and bolts of building your business. There will be nothing like bringing new people into the business and then inviting them to this boot camp. They'll have 2 days to really learn how to create a successful business. So again, it's Thursday, basically 9:30 to 5. There is an opportunity meeting that evening. If you have local people, please invite them. And then Friday is also 9:30 to 5, and you're done that day. Sorry, one thing I wanted to say back on the agenda here. Well, maybe I forgetting my no. Well, anyway. What I wanted to share on the agenda for the event in Nashville is we will start out on Saturday also with an opportunity meeting. So we have two opportunities to have opportunity meetings, Thursday night and also Saturday morning. So it's a great way to invite people if you live in that local area. And this is why we do regionals like this, you guys. If you can travel 2 to 4 hours, come to the event and bring your people with you. Pull them into the car with you, bring them, celebrate that we have Dr. Plant there, we have Mark there. We will be there from corporate, your top leaders. Pull your people because you have two opportunities for an opportunity event, and then invite them to stay for the whole day to hear about this new product. We can't wait to be with you. Thank you so much. Thank you for having us on this call today. And let's have the best month yet in 2026 in June with this new product. So God bless all of you. Thank you for inviting me. I'm going to throw it back to you, Sarah. Is that right?
That's perfect. Yes,
Okay, good.
guys, let's get some love in chat for Katy, Dan, and Kevin. Guys, thank you so much for being here this morning.
Thank you
All
for
right,
having me.
without further ado, I'm going to hand this over to Coach Brent Palmer.
Yes, yes, yes. So I am so excited. I want to say this about the boot camp. What really makes the boot camp go is it's 2 days of real talk with you guys. And there's very little time we get everybody together and we have time to just have the real nitty-gritty conversations of how you build this business in the trenches. And we don't have to 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there, but we've got a whole day, right? So we can dig in, we can involve you, we can get collaboration, we can build our why, we can get our vision board built. Like we take time in this 2 day boot camp. And so that's why in Destin, people came out. If you were in Destin, feel free to put a one in the comment if you were there for the boot camp. But this is why we're challenging everybody, come to Nashville. I know James Zhang is he's coming over from California possibly and working out those details. But guys, this will be an amazing event. That's why we wanted Katy and Dan and Kevin to be on this morning. But also, as I turn it to James, I want to put your mind around something. And it's this Epic Club. Because as we've been talking to you about focusing all the way to PXP and driving, not getting distracted, and we can't recognize our people enough. So when you see the Epic Club video, don't think to yourself, oh, that's too long. Think to yourself, oh, wow, look at the organization grow. It's growing. The momentum's growing. The movement's growing. The fire's getting bigger, and your person matters. Because what Katy was trying to say today, guys, is we're creating a movement in Partner Co. We're in chapter 2, the next chapter of this company. From 400 to $1 billion takes us all leaning in and putting one by one people in stadiums all over this world. And that's what the Epic Club is doing. It's putting people, we're filling up stadiums of people that's embracing Partner Co., right? And so it is bigger than just you and me. We're creating that movement that we can be proud that we're a part of as we stand on stage in Orlando, Florida, with the owners, with the executives at the Epic theme park going, yes, I contributed. I just didn't sit in the seat. I just didn't stay quiet and didn't involve anybody. But here's the power for you. And I'm not going to show this slide today, Sarah. We'll show it later, but I want you to think about this. The Epic Club, what will happen to many of you is you will change your entire business. And I want to tell you how. It's the power of one. I don't know who the one will be in your 8 or in your 10 or in your 12 or in your 16, but there will be one person that you launch on the system of growth. And here's what's going to happen. Because the goal is to get to 13,334, right? So here's what happens with the one. The one launched ends up getting 30 customers their first month. And then you convert those customers to brand partners. And let's just say you get 10 brand partners. And it's just in one line. And 10 brand partners launch their business and they get 30 customers. Now there's 300 customers in that line. And then we convert. And if we just converted 30 of the 300 to brand partners and launched them, now we've got 900 customers. If you add all that volume up, boom, you've hit 13,334 each and every week. So the power of one in another line optimizes to a senior officer position. And we already know what that data is. It's over $145,000 a year of earnings. So the reason I say that for your vision this morning is because you have to see that in the future when you're putting that brand new person in. So here's my challenge to each and every one of you. As you're building the Epic Club, find those people to launch on the system of growth. Work with them, lock arms with them. As you're going and getting your 8, for every person you launch, you're upping your chances to build that massive business below you that you can't see right now. So congratulations to everybody. I can't wait to experience time with you in Nashville. James, I'll turn it to you.
I don't know how much more I have to cover, Coach. I mean, that was mic drop moments there. Is there anything in particular you want me to describe?
I think for everybody, James, it's just Andrea Rosser's been in Europe with the team. She said she woke up yesterday with like
Mm,
200 new people that's all in. What's some of the standards? I know we hit that
yeah.
yesterday. And what's your thought on Nashville as we turn it over to the IPAs this morning?
Absolutely, guys. So we want to make sure because 2 weeks in, it's already had such a big buzz. So can you imagine what it's going to look like the next 2 weeks, the next 4 weeks, the next 12 weeks as we continue to do this? So we really need every single person here, your help to continue to drive this movement, right? This thing is getting crazy. And what does that logistically look like? As new people come in, like Coach Palmer just said, get them on board. Right now, there's so much momentum. Rising tide carries all ships. Who here, by the way, is seeing people activate and do things and engage at levels that you have never seen them done in like over a year, right? So this is the time we have the time on our side. So what we want to get really good at is every one at a time plugging them in, getting them to text that number that Dr. Sarah's going to put in the chat. I'm all in. Getting really keen on getting their flyers up as quickly as possible and texting that to Dr. Sarah. Those logistical things that are so easy to lose sight of, but Jim Rohn says the easy things to do are easy not to do, but it's one by one by one by one. And can you imagine we have 500 of us all doing that one every single day, and then it compounds and it just gets nuts and it gets crazy, you know? So we do that, and then of course we plug them into the events. The events are what solidify people. The events are what the guys. This movement is just personal testimony. This movement's care. I love Tennessee, and I'm super excited about Moringa. But I'm getting so fired up. I'm all the way out here in California. I'm supporting it. I'm in the beta test, but the event was not. I'm way farther than 4 hour drive, right? But when I'm seeing what's going on, I'm feeling this as someone that's really engaged. I'm like, I want to be where the fire's at, right? So if you can make it to these events, get around the fire because when it gets into you, it's contagious and it starts to catch fire. Otherwise, I'm going to say, yes, I'm going before I haven't talked to Becky yet. So she's a
You're
pregnant wife and everything.
he's
So
saying yes, and then he'll figure it out. He's figured
yes,
it out,
I'll
right?
ask for forgiveness later on, So I think it'll be okay. But this is the time to lean in, guys. We've seen this movie before. You know what I'm excited about, Coach? I know what this did for our life, leaning into a time just like this. This is that window of opportunity where the next Brett Palmers, the next James Zangs, the next Brenda Carltons, the next so many different names will be found. And the fun part is we have no idea who they are. So it just takes saying yes, leaning in, just doing all the things and just watch how this thing blows up. So, and one last thing. This is the time to be recruiting your scariest people. Who here's a chicken list? I have people on my list I've been so scared to talk to for the longest time. Rising tide carries all ships. They can feel this. So I'm having really keen conversations with really scary people on my own list. And you know what's cool, Coach? They're all really interested right now. Why? Energy is contagious. Energy is caught, not taught. So anyone you talk to right now, high odds they're going to be super. I think I almost have a 100% close rate these days, Coach. I'm just talking to people. People are getting started because momentum's on our side. So super pumped.
James, as always, you always give a strategy. I love James. James says never get your team together when you don't give an assignment because that's leverage, right? So, okay, here's the assignment. First of all, if you've enrolled one person, right? Because we're filling stadiums up all across North America. If you've enrolled one person, guess what you're doing? You're helping us fill up the stadium. Put a one in the comment. Since the Epic Club started, if you've enrolled one brand partner, look at all these ones. I want you to watch this. This jacks me up because a thriving business is one that's in active recruit mode. Guys, you are seeking, there's no safe person around me right now. I'm recruiting Uber, like anyone I come in contact with because I'm in this movement, this flow right now. Look at all the ones. Look at all the ones, James. Now, here's what James would do. He would give a recruiting strategy. So I'm going to give you one right now. Take a selfie. Take out your hand right now, your phone. Take a selfie of this right here with Dan, Katy. We've got hundreds of people on. I challenge you to go make a post. And here's the post. Oh my goodness, Nashville, Tennessee is going to be on fire. I can't wait to what we're launching there. Okay, make an interesting post, like make a spark out there, right? Hundreds of people are on this morning. Nashville, Tennessee's on fire. I can't wait to see what's taking place at the end of the month in Nashville, Tennessee. Spark the interest of your social media. Now, somebody's going to PM you. I'm saying this in your. Somebody's going to send you a little private message. They're going to go, "What's going on in Nashville, Tennessee?" And then you can message me back and go, "Thanks, Brent, for this little recruiting strategy." James, anything you would say to that? Let's blow up social media today and leverage across and see who can message us back about, "Hey, I'm in Nashville. What's going on in Nashville?"
Everything is conversation. So I love that post, Coach. Curiosity killed the cat. We're not killing anything today. It's going to be sparking life, you know? So look into that. I'd also share it into your stories. The way that I love recruiting is not who DMs me. I hope they do. I love that who here loves a DM when that happens, right? I'm very action oriented. So you know what I'm looking for, Coach? Yes, whoever's DMing me, I'm looking for whoever's liking my post. I'm looking for whoever's lurking on my post. On your stories, you can see who views it. And people cannot escape. So I'm going to go to them, and here's a really simple response. If they liked or lurked, is this. Thank you so much for liking my post. Or thanks so much for viewing my story. Were you just supporting, or were you interested in some information on this? Thank you so much for liking or viewing my story. Were you just supporting or interested in some more information on this? And Coach, that one little phrase has literally led me to recruiting seven-figure earners because I was willing to just have that conversation. That's it.
Put a 5 in the comment if you can do that today. Guys, you never know who's on the other end of that conversation. Every one of us can do that. All right. Game on. We're going to light the scoreboard up today. Sarah, Dr. Sarah, I know it's IPA time. We'll turn it back to you. We can't wait for Nashville and to see more and more people cross that threshold at the Epic Club, guys.
Awesome. Well, let's give some love to Coach Brent Palmer and James Zing. Thank you guys so much for this morning. And one thing I want to touch on real fast that no one mentioned, if you have already bought your tickets for the Nashville event that's upcoming, make sure you go and register those tickets. I'm going to put a link in chat. That way you can, if you've not purchased your ticket yet for the event, you can go and purchase your ticket. You will receive an email asking you to register that ticket. And we need to make sure that you get that ticket registered so corporate knows that you're going to be attending, right? Again, all that information is going to be in chat. And then also the same link, you can go and book your room as well. Katy had mentioned earlier that the room block was filling up, so make sure you do that as soon as we get off of the IPA call. Again, all that information is in chat. All right, without further ado, let's get into our IPAs for today. Stephanie Pepper, are you still here with us?
Yes, ma'am, I am here, and welcome everybody to the IPA. If you're not familiar, it is a TikTok, not a TED Talk. And please think about how you got the person in front of you. Was it through your posting twice a day, posting reels or stories? You could share the platform. Was it getting someone to a drops talk or a referral from a friend or customer? And then once they're in front of you, did you ask about their health goals? Did you get curious? Did you compliment them? Did you call someone for that third party involvement? or send them one of our amazing variety of videos. So just raise your hand. You can reach down at the bottom and hit react. Another homework thing is make sure you have your list. I go old school and I love color coding. And so then as you're responding to stories and tracking customers and reaching out, you could see, well, you can't see. But anyway, there's handwritten stuff on the bottom because some of my people who I've profiled who are into health and wellness are struggling. Then I'd write their names down and I'd reach out in general with something like James said. James, thank you. That's brilliant. Also, copy and paste in the chat what James said. Sarah posted the script. Send it to yourself if you like via instant message. Then you can just copy and paste, or you can read it as an audio message to people that are responding to your stories. Okay, Miss Tammy, let's hear your IPA. Miss Summer.
There we go. I'm
Tammy,
sorry.
okay, let's go.
It was playing tricks on us. Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm in the garage working out. It's the 28 day. But no, I had a very exciting enrollment last night, and this followed probably about a year and a half of an invitation I sent to an old coworker. He has significant amount of weight to lose, and I've just been following up all during my year and a half of invitations to products, invites, events. He just keeps talking about how much he wants it so bad. But his circumstances, he just wasn't able to pull the trigger. So finally, with the sale, I reached out and talked about, what a great, discount we have. He still couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger. He actually told me, I'll do it. Let's do it Thursday. And my mom and sister want to do it with me. Thursday came and went. I never heard from him. And so this is where the powerful part is. Friday came, and I said, I reached out with a follow-up that said, I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened on your end. I think, something about, I just want to make sure you know about, this is the last day coming up, something like that.
Mhm.
And he said, Tammy, I just can't do it. And I said, well, why don't you go ahead and put me in touch with your mom or your sister? Because they said they wanted to do it. And he put me in touch with her. And I was insistent on getting that phone number, not waiting for her to call me. I asked for the phone number. Would it be okay if I reached out to her? And he said yes. So we got on the phone last night and talked about her son not pulling the trigger. But she ended up enrolling as a brand partner and got a few packs, and she's very excited. She's already connected to, learning about the products. And it was just really, really exciting. I did not know this woman, but it was digging and digging and persisting on getting that phone number. So I was really excited about it.
Congratulations for your
Thank you.
spirit of persistence. She said a year and a half, right? Of follow up, connecting, getting curious, complimented. Then look, he couldn't pull the trigger. He said, I can't do it. So she pulled the offer and really, in essence, said, connect me to somebody who can. So she did the workaround, right? Sometimes it's very helpful to pull the offer. She connected with the mother, got the enthusiasm going, and said, would it be okay? That is a brilliant thing that from Millionaire Mentorship, we learned the first week. Would it be okay if? And then you have that micro permission, you get in and you do it. Congratulations, Tammy. Keep that
Thank you.
enthusiasm going with them.
Thank you.
Okay. Summer out there walking, enlighten us.
Yeah. Okay. So we have this girl who's had a customer that's gotten great results. She's been like, Summer, she would be great, but you have to meet people where they are. So we made a plan to get together and make phone calls. But what she did was drop off product for this lady on the way to the phone call. When we sat down, she called the girl and she said, hey, Kim, I know I just saw you, but I'm sitting here with my friend Summer. She just got back from Maui with the company. You got to hear what's going on. So I blew up Maui. I connected with the woman. We made friends. She said she's had an amazing transformation. I went and met her in person and just made friends again. We have texted back and forth. Her son had a tragic health issue, ended up in the hospital over Memorial Day. And the other day, she texted her and she said, just so you know, when you're ready, Summer and I are here to help you. She said, I'm just going to do it. She made her first post, 132 comments, 7 boxes. And after I get my shower, I'm going to meet her to make sure she's trained up. She's got people asking about the business. She said, what do? I said, just ask, when can you chat? Nothing else. If you talk about me, any of that, they're going to run. I haven't scared anybody yet. I said, I can make friends with a tree if you'll just put me on the phone. And I said, I'll coach you through it before we make the call. And so she's already sold 7 boxes, hasn't even placed her order. We're going to go do that this morning. I keep boxes on hand. So when somebody starts like that, they've got what they need to get going.
That's amazing. That's amazing, you guys.
I have another one just like her right now, too, who has 16,000 followers, who's bucked at me. And every day we're just in a 3-way chat, coaching her along. And she's getting tons of comments. She said, okay, I think I'm ready to do this. You got to meet people where they are and just lead them down the field.
That's key. That's key. 100%. Meet people where they are. Train people to say in the beginning, when can you chat? And then punt to the rest of us who have so much more experience. Okay. That is so huge. I think some people shoot themselves in the foot because we're autonomous, we're go-getters, we want to do it. When can you chat? And then connect it with your upline or your sideline. That's amazing, Summer. Congratulations for her and you. Okay, Larry and Kathy. Unmute. We have 4 minutes left. Mr. Matt, you're up.
Good morning. I'm excited to be here. This Epic Club is really it's exciting. Last night I did a push for the sale and reached out to a guy who's been following me for over a year, and I sent him information quite a few times about the drops. I did one last push at people that messaged me, told them the final night of the sale, last few hours. One guy messaged me back. He said I wanted to try to drop, so sent him the information. He gave me, the information with his credit card and all that. Went and signed him up, and that was a quick IPA, and that pushed me over to 5. So I'm excited to be here. Thank you for all the coaches and all the mentors and all the moderators. Thank you very much.
Congratulations. Matt reinforced what Summer was saying, readiness. When they were ready, he kept drip, 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 dripping. We're ready. We used the sale to incentivize them. Fabulous. Congratulations, Matt. Nancy.
Good morning, Stephanie.
Good morning.
So just like Tammy said earlier, I have a friend, literally have been dripping on her for over 2 years, and she's one of those that would not pull the trigger. And you know how those people, you just kind of want to say you're impossible. You just want to walk away from them, because it's like, how much more do I have to tell you,
Yeah.
But I followed back up with her yesterday because it was the last day of the sale, and I had already reached out to tell her about the sale. But yesterday I just reached out and I said, okay, are you ready to do this? Let's go. And that was all I said. And she was in Sam's Club, and she went to the little deli place and sat down, and she was like, called me and gave me her credit card number over the phone and enrolled with 3 boxes. So, I mean, I know I was kind of driving her crazy, but she called me later and said, it's all me. It's not you at all. Please don't think it's you. I'm sorry, y'all. That's my dog. But anyway, yeah. So it was amazing. And she recognizes that she is her own worst enemy, and now she's super pumped and excited to go. So
That's amazing. We all are. So not only maybe did you push her a little bit, but then you caught her, because we're not pushing people. We can maybe shove and caught it. Congratulations. Thank you. Karen, the 2 Karens, we're going to close with Karen G and Karen B and move to prayer.
Hi, good morning. We're in the process of buying a home. So we went to our mortgage lady, and she saw my button. She asked me about the button. I actually had a catalog in my hand because I had intended on leaving it with her. She didn't buy right away, but I continued to talk to her. I ended up selling a box of drops, Pure Nourish, Boost, and Omega, the Omega. So that was great.
Congratulations. In 30 seconds, can you tell me how you upsold the products?
Just listen to, we had conversation about what her needs were.
Great. So you looped it back in and you got her to get started. Congratulations. That's brilliant. Okay. And Miss Karen B, you're going to close us out.
Good morning, everyone. So I had a dropper who had been on the program for about 2 months, but she had really slow results. So I kept really close to her, following up. She had gotten her first 2 months supply from me. She didn't do like a subscription or anything. She lives local, but I just stayed on top of it and said it takes a while sometimes for people to detox. And then she started to see her results. So she's having results. So she had been to a drop talk that I did last month. And she saw a presentation, knew about all the discounts. So instead of buying a box from me, she's like, I remember you talking about these discounts. Can you tell me about them? And so I kind of went back over them with her and said that she probably was ready to get a greater discount, and went through all the options with her. And she mentioned in that conversation that she's had people ask her about her weight loss. So she might want to share. And I was like, oh, okay, this is going to be a good one. I can maybe encourage her to do the business. So we talked about it, and she's like, what would that look like? I just walked her through briefly how it would go, and she didn't have to jump right into it because she's still in her transformation. She ended up signing up as a brand partner, getting a 4-pack. We talked about how she could share those while she's doing her transformation. And then I would do like a mini onboarding, and we could get her going when she was ready. So it was a win-win for everybody. And I didn't expect her to want to do the business. So I just want to say to everybody, you never know who's going to turn up in the business once they get their transformation, because people are asking, how did you lose the weight? So it's just a great learning for me that somebody who you thought would never do it comes forth and wants to do it. So that was a good one.
Thank you for those details. What I heard was events, events, events. Our events are a synergy of energy, testimonial, success, outcomes. It is I will say, an emotional and spiritual experience, because this company has a soul. We're not a church, but it's the frequency and the vibration of God, of Jesus, of love, of health. So events, events, events. Thank you, Miss Karen. Okay, who's going to pray us out?
Today we have Brenda Carlton.
Oh my goodness, I'm so excited, y'all. I'm so full. I love being on this call because this is where I learn and get confirmation of how we're taking this company to a multi-billion-dollar company, one life at a time, as we go through our communities and really reach around the world, y'all. This is so exciting. So let's go to the Father and thank him. Father God, thank you, thank you, thank you for who you are, for what you do, for everything that you have created. We just want to lift up our company, Partner Co. We know you have your hands on this company. Your fingerprints are all over it. We just want to, first of all, say thank you for John and Darren. We just declare blessings they cannot even hold as we move forward. We just want to lift up Katy, Dan, Kevin, all of our executive team. Father God, I just ask that you open the windows of heaven and pour out blessings on them and their families as it trickled from the least house to the most house. Father God, thank you for all that you're doing. Thank you for every person on here, God. I just ask that you continue to give them a voice and the courage to go out and speak. And thank you for every person that has got one, and may it multiply to 100 as we move forward. Father God, thank you for the wisdom on this call. Thank you for the leaders that are willing to share the tips that they have done in order to succeed. This is how we move this company. This is how we move these products. And God, we just thank you for our science, our Chief Science Officer, our Chief Medical Officer. God, we just thank you for what they have created for us. We know that you have given them the wisdom and the ideas to do all of this. And God, we can't thank you enough for what you've given us. And more than anything, God, we thank you for this community. I thank you for every person that is on this call. thank you for opening their eyes to see more, their ears to hear more, and their hearts to receive. Father God, thank you as we move forward. We just thank you for everything that you've done and are doing. We ask for protection as everybody is moving forward into Nashville and then on into PXP, God. We just ask that you be with the leaders that are putting this event together. May you give them all that they need for all of us to receive. And it's in Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen. Alrighty, guys. Hope you all have a wonderful and blessed Thursday, and we'll see you tomorrow morning. Bye, guys.